Hey angels, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to elevate your woman avatar render from this into this. So, the avatar that I just showed on screen is the woman avatar, but with blocky legs, and I know a lot of people like doing the woman avatar but with blocky legs because it's cute. Like it's really adorable, and that's how I have my personal avatar. So yeah, it's a cute little style. Unfortunately though, there is not a preset for it in the starter rigs, which is disappointing, but it's okay because we can find out how to do it ourselves, because we know how to do stuff, you know? I lost the word that I was going to use there, but I wanted to make this like a 3-minute tutorial. This is probably going to end up being like a 10-minute tutorial, even after editing, so y'all bear with me here. Anyway, so I'll try to get through this quick. So what you're going to want to do first is, I already have my woman avatar here. Everything, all the accessories are already boned, everything's good. So what you're going to want to do is import a blocky rig like that, and you are going to want to delete everything but the legs from that rig, like that. Delete the arms, delete the torso, and let's not delete the accessory. Let's delete the head too. There we go. But you're gonna want to keep the legs, and don't delete, like, you see the blocky avatar rigging here. Don't delete that. You're gonna need that. So this is how your avatar should look like. And also delete these woman legs. You're not gonna need them. Delete them. Unless you like how that looks. I personally don't, but you know, you do you, I guess. So it looks like that. And then you're gonna want to click on one of the legs and then go over to this little ball right here, and this change texture here, the main texture, just click on it and then open up your texture file for that avatar. So this is how mine looks like. It's really cute. Now if you don't like how this looks, this is how the avatar would spawn in R6 with the little gap between it, like between the torso and the legs. I personally like how that looks, but if you don't, then what you can do is, in object mode, you can click on one of the legs and then click shift on your keyboard and then click on the other leg while you're still holding shift. And as you can see, that selects both of the legs. So you can move them up, you can move them down even more, you can make the gap a little less, or you can just remove the gap completely. It's really up to what you want to do in your personal style. I personally really like how it looks like this with the little gap, so that's how I'm going to keep it. But to each their own. So now what you're going to want to do is this little head here. You can see that there are 2 rings. You're going to want to click on one of the rings, okay? You can see how it's kind of highlighted, and then again click shift on your keyboard, the shift key, and then click on the other ring. So as you can see this, so if you look at your little menu here, then you see that this is selected, and then you're going to want to click shift and then click the other ring. Now what you're going to see is this blocky rig is selected right here, and the woman rig is also selected. That's perfect. That's great. Now you're going to want to go into pose mode, and as you can see here, both of the rigging for the avatars is highlighted. This is good. This is exactly what you need. If your avatar looks like, I don't know, if like your rigging here looks like this in pose mode and not all of it is like selected, then that means you did not select both of these and it's not gonna work. So you're just gonna want to click and shift and click again. Super easy. Literally only takes like 2 seconds. Great. So now that you're here, you're going to want to click the rig for the blocky avatar, the waist for it, this bigger like little star circle thingy, and click shift again, and this like smaller little star thingy around the like waist of the woman avatar, you're gonna want to make sure both of those are highlighted, And then you're going to just want to bone them. So Control P, bone, and yeah, that's basically it. So now, for example, if you click this, just this woman waist, then if you move it around, then you can see that the legs move with it. This is perfect. This is exactly what we want. And you can see now that the legs move to the reason why you don't want to delete this rigging here for the blocky avatar is that's what you're going to use to bone everything and to pose these legs, okay? I know it's going to look a little bit funky and you're going to want to clean it up a little bit. Don't. This is exactly how it needs to be. For example, like if I go back into object mode and I just click on like the woman avatar or something like that, and I go and into pose mode and it's just the woman avatar, right? I can't click on like the blocky avatar or anything to pose it. I click on the woman waist and I can still move the legs around. However, if I click on the like feet, like the legs, and I try to move those, I cannot, because I do not have both of the rigging open in pose mode. And that's actually a good tip if you're like doing a GFX with 2 avatars or even more than 2 avatars and you're trying to pose them at the same exact time. That's a good tip because it saves you a lot of time from posing them individually, and that way you can like work with both of them at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah, anyway, so now that you just have that, also by the way, if you click this like bigger circle right here that's meant for the blocky avatar waist, then it's just going to move the legs. It's not going to move the like torso of the woman avatar. So you're going to want to click this waist if you're moving like the waist, if that makes sense. Hopefully the way I just demonstrated it makes sense. And then you can see you can move the legs because we have the blocky avatar rigging selected in pose mode. And yeah, that's basically how you do that. It's really simple, really quick, and yeah. So if this tutorial helped you, then please consider liking this video and commenting, perhaps subscribing, because that really does help my channel and I really appreciate it. I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and I love y'all. Bye!